Gavin Newsom's San Francisco is a mess. Filth everywhere. Piles of human waste throughout the city. Gavin Newsom for governor? Are you shitting me?
Hey folks, it's Manny CA, again. And today we're gonna go through shotgun shells. But this time, we're gonna do Federals. Oh yeah, these are the ones you get, the promo packs, value pack, whatever you wanna call them. Federal lead, these are from Walmart, your Walmart specials. These are the cheap of the cheapies, if you wanna go off what the guys say. 12 gauge, 2 3/4, 1 ounce, 7.5. All right, how many times can you reload these hulls? Look at that, beautiful. How many times? Nickel plated heads, I don't know. But I tell you one thing, we're gonna find out. One thing we gotta think about though, when you're hand loading, Federal uses what's known as a straight hull, okay? Whereas Winchester and Remington use what's known as a oval hull, right? I'll show you. Bear with me one moment as we go through this. So, this is a Federal hull, okay? And you can see right here how they use a paper wad, right? And by the way, if you're using these and you're reloading these, don't pick up anybody's that you don't know if they haven't been sitting in the rain, because these will swell and they will shoot out of your bore. And what will happen is you'll get an obstruction. You don't want that. And these are the universal, right? Winchester hulls. And you can see the difference. You see how the plastic comes up to the sides? These are all plastic base. See how the plastic comes up to the sides? And these are a little bit less powder room on the bottom compared to the Federals, which are more, they call them straight wad. These are more like an oval. You see that? Less powder room here, higher pressure. More powder room here, less pressure, so you can load them up a little hotter. Plastic, see these? No danger of separation. Paper, danger of separation when you load them. So you just got to be careful. Just inspect them as you load them. We're all adults here. We know what's going on. Now, a lot of these other hulls that you see out there in the market, like these Supremas, okay, and these Estates, not to mention Chedites, Fiocchi, all those other ones, they have the Federal type hulls, which are straight wall. So when you're reloading those, I treat those just like I would treat the Federals. No big difference. Why complicate things? So again, we're going to be shooting the Federals, and we're going to be using 1 ounce a shot, 24 grains of Clay's Universals. We're going to go until the going gets bad, or they give out. And again, you're noticing in this round that we're doing here, these are all 8-point crimp. You see those? The crimps on all these that we've been doing have been 8-point. Just because it's a hassle to try to load 6 and 8 on the same machine, we'll do that in another section. Number 1. First shot. Our crimps are a little dished, but that's because I've got a little too much pressure on the wad going in there sitting, but won't make a difference. Uh-oh. We had a failure to feed, people. Don't know why. Interesting. Not enough powder? Maybe. Not enough pressure for that gun? I don't know. Maybe it's dirty? Number two. And remember, since these are paper, you want to make sure that they're still there and they don't look like they're coming out after you deprime them. You'll see it. You'll know something's wrong. Number 4, crimp's holding up very, very nicely. And again, just double check your holes every time you're loading them. Number 5, going strong. Okay, here's something interesting. I don't know if you can tell on this one, but the primer looks like it's coming out. See that? Too loose. That one's tight, that one's not. Let's see what it looks like. This is the one that the primer was coming out. No, this is the one right here. So you can see how easy that... Alright, I'm not loading this one anymore. This one's done. The primer pocket had gotten too loose. We'll just take this one, it's still good, and we'll keep on going. And now this one, the primer pocket has worked its way loose. So you can see that I kind of could push it almost all the way in and remove it with my fingernails, which is not what you want. So we're gonna have to call these, what, 6? Max 5, we'll say 5. Do 5 with the cheapy Federals just because the loose primer pockets are working their way out. I don't like that. I think that's a hazard. And remember, we're all about safety here at the channel. So we'll call Federal promos, club packs, whatever you want to call them, the cheesy ones. We'll say 5. 5, 6 if you're lucky. Hopefully you guys have learned something. Send some comments down the bottom. Questions, comments, concerns. Till next time.